Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Today, we're going to talk arbitrage. The cool kids call it arbing or arb. What is it? You buy something for one price, you sell it for a higher price within two different marketplaces, basically. Usually, typically, it's fine. We'll get there. Simple example. You go and you buy kitty litter from Billy, and you know also that George is buying kitty litter. So what can you do? You buy from Billy for 10 quid. George is buying for 20 quid. So you buy from Billy for 10, sell it to George for 20. And what do you get? 10 quid. Let's figure out how to get 10 quid in Ethereum land using Penelope's Country Club and the PURR liquidity pool. So first things first, we need to get our pricing set. So let's go over to OpenSea, and we see the floor price now is 0.32. That jumped up 0.05 in the last 3 minutes or so. Fine. The floor price is 0.32. And then we got to figure out what we're comparing it to. The first step would be to find our PURR price. How do you find the PURR price? I go to NFTX. I'll refresh over here on the buy page. It'll show you. And you can also go over to PURR on Sushi. Oh, we may have ARB, ladies and gentlemen. So if we do import, that's fine. We'll yell at you once. Okay, our Ethereum price here for PURR is 0.27. So now we go over here, at 0.270087. Great. All right, now we're going to do some math. So after sushi fees, which I'm going to go click on swap, and then we'll just see those. This total would be 271,437. Go do that. And while I'm typing these in, if you want the spreadsheet, let me know. It's a very exciting spreadsheet. Also very simple to make. That's fine. I've estimated gas here. As you know, gas is variant. So who knows what gas will be when you try to do this. Just know that the raw numbers are not always going to be enough for you to make sure that you're making money. So the idea here is what we could do is we could buy a PURR by transferring our ETH into PURR, and then we would sell that PURR on OpenSea for at or below this floor price. So we're buying low, we're selling high. Because I don't typically like to go that way, just because selling on OpenSea is less liquid than using the liquidity pool. So it's a little better when it's lower on OpenSea and higher in the liquidity pool, because you can always buy from OpenSea, can't always sell. So let's go through the steps. We have two different scenarios here that we'll walk through of options in arbitration. Arbitrage. First, buy the Penelope from OpenSea for Ethereum. Floor is 0.32. We're down 0.32 Ethereum, and we have one Penelope. Got it? Great. Then we go over to NFTX, and we would mint that Penelope. Take this guy, and we would put them into the liquidity pool, and in exchange, we would get 0.95 PURR back. Makes sense. The 5% fee, they describe it here. The vault has a 5% fee, which is paid to the DAO until staking rewards turned on. Yada, yada, yada. And then we would transfer that PURR back to ETH, doing our complete round trip from ETH over here to PURR back to ETH. And by my math, we would actually lose 0.06. Is that correct? No, this is just, yeah, no, that's right. We'd lose 0.06 on that turnaround because, you know, the OpenSea price is higher than that in sushi. So what we can do is go the other way. We could buy PURR with our ETH, and the current price, we need 1.05 to get the PURR that we would want. We could just do, well, actually, no, we need 1.05, excuse me, to pull a PURR out of the vault. So if you go to buy, oh no, we would need 1. Let's change that. Let's change this math to 1. We just want a floor PURR. Okay, so if you want a floor PURR, it would be 2741 after, or so 2714 after sushi fees. So now we would have 1 PURR token. Great. Then we would buy a Penelope with a liquidity pool. That's how we would get our PURR. And then we would go sell that PURR on OpenSea for ETH minus the fee. And this is assuming our floor PURR would get purchased. That's a risk. Me personally, I'm not going to take that risk to get 0.017 ETH. You could, and this does not take into account gas. So gas would have to be fairly low. As you can see up top, at one point in time, I did the testing and it was 0.016 and 0.02487. So you would likely lose money on that proposition. So this is how you can ARB in the PURR liquidity pool. It helps keep the prices in line with each other between the PURR token and Penelope's over on OpenSea. So we should probably see some movement. We haven't yet. Maybe these prices are going down. Let's check it live. No, we're at 0.32 still. So yeah, there might be an opportunity here if gas goes down a little bit. You could make that trip yourself. Please let me know if you have any questions at DangyWing on Twitter, at DangyWing Discord. I will catch you guys later.